All right. Anything to add to that, Sheep?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think it's how well of a game Sniper has. Like, if Sniper dies like 3 times, I think they're kind of like done.
That's the number, magic number.
What do you have? Like, you have a Morphling who's not going to make plays. You have a Sniper that's died 3 times that can't make plays. What do you do?
What do you do? What is he going to do? What is this game going to be? We don't know. We'll have to wait and see together with SVG and Cap. But first, it's a weekend, so let's enjoy some pleasant pandas on this lovely Saturday.
And then you're giving First Blood and extra XP to Morphling. That is a very bad scenario. So now Planet got the wave back bottom. Mew is happy. Unlikely to get dived in this situation. Never mind, he literally gets instantly dove and killed.
Definitely getting dove in that situation. Tombstone dropped out, and that is going to be your First Blood. Meanwhile, mid lane matchup, nothing to say. Stays alive, and Planet not going to be able to collect. The Fisher block was nice.
Worst case scenario on both ends of that roam. Faker missed the XP bottom while the Visage was dead. Not a good sequence for LGD at all. At least the safe lane seems to be going pretty well, as the double range heroes combine for a cheeky little pick off with the Blood Grenade. Have the Beastmaster to clear through it. Sniper pretty decent at doing those as well. And here is the Tombstone flank.
Slowing down Shiro, throwing him back into it and burst him down. Now the Fisher did come in and get a counter kill, but it's support for core, particularly a carry dying for PSG LGD. Gaimin Gladiators continue to get the better of PSG LGD, despite the fact, though, the net worth is
pummeled bottom. Behind in levels versus dyrachyo, so every time these mid skirmishes are happening, the side lane for LGD is not going that well.
Oh god, the illusions are going to stop his TP back. Nothing to say. He's in trouble. The assassinate keeps on being put on him. He's going to have to dodge it somehow.
It's out of mana.
Yeah, he's dead. He is dead.
At least he took it like a man.
Yeah, he ran charging at his enemy.
Here's that collapse that
Chio and Seleri are coupling together to zone out New, but they have extended pretty far here. Have they gone too far?
There.
4 heroes all of a sudden. Oh, got him. He could not morph strength fast enough.
Invis NTS paying off. Biggest kill on the map they could get. Surprises dyrachyo. Just push LGD down. This is getting concerning in terms of what do you do versus that timing push that's going to come out from the Beast, the Undying, and the Morphling. Put an Aegis on the Sniper, even he can siege for you. If you let them get away with this, it's going to be a very early high ground, and you do not have a lot of outspam.
Might be able to limit the damage enough that it's fine. I actually circle back all the way around. Now they're going to go for the dive on a Shiro. What they may not realize is how many heroes are here. That double damage starts going to work already. Ace and Seleri a little bit low. Crimson Guard plus the Primal Roar.
Oh,
nice Fisher. 3-man Fisher and the bird drop onto 3 as well. It's a beauty. PSG LGD just too good at the team fighting. Even then, the fight was difficult to win, I would say. They only got a 2-for-2 trade-off.
It's too recognizable.
Sure, I mean, the moment he gets close to somebody, I mean, immediately the guard is up.
Yeah, there's only so many political figures that can mysteriously die to machete death before before Interpol starts to catch on. So I'll take an Ace, you know. I feel like he gets the job done.
Who is this masked man?
And you know he's
7 feet tall, weirdly wielding a machete. Who could it be?
Also, you know Ace is getting that last hit. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Well, this segment's gone on too long as Gaimin have decided to pick up the pace.
There's a joke here somewhere about the sniper in a grassy knoll.
No, there's not. There's really not, my friend. You should leave that one for another duo coming up later. Quinn will strike down his foe, claim an Aegis on the Diffusal Sniper build again. Something we saw in that other.
They are going to get an opening. Lots of heals. Goddamn. Mech and the Crimson Guard. Seleri doesn't even die. Okay, now they could de-ward that high ground. They know 100% of wards there. Oh, they still get the opening. Primal Roar. Boy, that was a little embarrassing for PSG LGD. They thought they had a free jump, free kill. Goes the other way.
I'd say it was embarrassing. GD definitely lacking some extra poke damage if NTS is not with them. But then you're just committing too many heroes for these little goes, which also feels bad. Wait for him into a bird stun, but no follow-up. They will bring Shiro in the game to defend their tower and chase
Fisher
Ace.
block.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Fisher block from Planet.
That's a damage though.
Crimson Guard though still It is real problematic for PSG LGD. I mean, you said it was going to be a problem.
No, indeed. Is this going to be a short novel of a game for LGD? Or can they start to find some pickoffs? That's a massive one right there. Quinn, you're up too far in mid lane solo, and you pay the price. LG make a quick smoke, find the Dwarven Sniper. The stats deal here.
Sure. And I don't think the turning into the Earthshaker necessarily, like, that's the...
It's not like it was in the back in the day.
Yeah, the Enchant Totem also against the Dusa specifically may not be that effective. Like, it's not a hero you burst.
No. Shiro will again defend his objectives here to try and hold some map for LGD. And AC is done on the bird as LGD smoke up to try and contest this Roshan. They're going to find dyrachyo in the river.
Are they going to be able to kill him, though?
Why is he here?
Waveform.
This is a dyrachyo
3
death.
seconds. He can't burn his mana fast enough. They got the chains on him. Oh, it is enough. So they will get the Roshan, but it comes at a hefty cost. In fact, you can see the TP coming in from Shiro. He
They're going to try and
knows
catch.
what's up. They're going to try and catch these heroes before they slip away.
Oh, the birds.
Oh, God, he was so close to spotting the sniper. His item, and then he threw it back. And I was like, what is he doing?
I mean, even a little extra attack speed is nice from here against the Morphling Axe. New is...
What are you doing up there, Neo?
Yeah, he's very far up alone. I guess he got the tier 2, but it got denied. LGD are finding a decent amount in the periods where gaming are grouping up, which is what you want to have happen. Quinn will finish MKB. All that Adusa evasion going by. And the Fisher spams, the high ground defense is strong at this point for LGD. Just hard. Bait it out.
Turning into the Visage, this may actually be a great opportunity for PSG LGD.
I'm sure Shiro's like, hey, that's not on me. Time to go, boys. He's just clearing through some summons, trying to force the fight. There's the blink.
Blinks forwards. Slowing down Seleri. Seleri drops the tombstone as far away as possible before he dies. They'll deal with him, deal with his tombstone.
There's that poke kill. It opens up the flanks, and suddenly...
Jumping in for war, nothing to say. Braving the Primal Roar, which doesn't come out until now. Ace is tanky, but there's too many heroes in. Nicely positioned from the Dusa as well. Puts the Stone Gaze between the Beastmaster and the Sniper, but they couldn't do enough. Nothing to say now low. New's going to be left behind, it seems. Turns into the Stone form. But he comes back in.
Yo, guys, we're fighting this, right? We're fighting this, guys, right?
No, I don't know.
Never. I think I saw it in one professional game.
Cheever's going to be very disappointed.
For an Aegis, if it comes to it, but this is pretty damn slow. Gaming are not getting out a lot of this.
Gonna go with the Sniper now. Okay. Try and take away that Aegis. Oh, they actually went for him. Primal Roar being used. Shiro gonna be protected by the Decrepify as he backs away from the Scotty of dyrachyo.
Got the Stone Gaze out of him.
That's pretty big. A little bit surprised, especially since he was pretty clean. I mean, why is always there to give you the heals and Decrepifies that you need? They can't go on the Dusa. So even if they find him here, spots. Oh, Telekinesis, Primal Roar. A little bit of an overlap here, but too much damage. Oh. The shield rune could not protect him against that kind of firepower.
Almost unlucky he ran into Seleri there, the one with the gem.
Yeah. Second level and the third level?
I don't know which one
is which.
There's a fight. Shiro's in. They're going for the chain stun.
Everything they have for the Sniper, but it's not even close. They had too many saves. He used the Disperser to back out real quick, but now the heals can start coming in from Gaimin Gladiators. They'll get him back up to full, and they'll go again. They do have 15 seconds till Nothing to Say is back up, though.
Yeah, these soul rips plus the grease from Seleri. There's so much sustain on top of 2 cheeses on their hero.
Oh, look at dyrachyo. He's like, draw their attention into mid. I'll take the bottom lane. Turns into the Earthshaker for a quick escape if needed.
And some quick building damage.
Yeah.
Claims that Range Rax gets out. The mid-tier 3 goes down as well as Quinn almost kills Y. He smokes for the assassinate, doesn't dodge it in time, but still lives. And now you are having to defend 2 sides at once. Get it.
Shrapnel reveals it at half health. Shiro gonna be in trouble here. Primal Roar gonna be used against him. Seleri up here on the high ground as well, turning into the Earthshaker and getting a good Fisher to block out Shiro. He's just not getting any damage done. He blinks over to the side. Planet's gonna be the target here. dyrachyo tries to catch him, but a blink away. Managed to get him out, and he misses his life too. You needs help. Jump forward. dyrachyo doesn't hit the two-man Echo Slam, but finally he falls. Shiro is struggling to be able to keep with these heroes at the same time. Finally pops the Stone Gaze, but it's gonna be used as a retreat.
Just can't hit anything. He's getting stunned for so long in these fights. Gaimin is able to wear through the Medusa, and now Roach is falling. He's back in.
Did he get it? Take it, but no, the Aegis is snatched up by Quinn, and he turns around now with the Manta. Oh, actually, they can kill Quinn once. Nothing to say. Sticks onto dyrachyo, who's out of mana as well. They're running out of resources. Oh, Quinn, he's going to die a second time, and the team can't really help him out.
That's not enough. Shiro out of mana, though.
Shiro out of mana, but he gets a Mystic Snake back into play. He gets a little bit more mana. Why Smile's going to start healing him up, healing him up, healing him up. He's good. And now, telekinesis to get dyrachyo out of there. Primal Roar 2, but the Earthshaker is going to jump in. Hits the Fisher onto 2. Don't think they know about tOfu, but they catch 1. Meanwhile, mid.
Double tombstone fight. Just clearing through it. dyrachyo back to mid with this huge wave. This comes down to if they get on top of the sniper. Like that engagement, once they're on top of him, he just melts. That is not a man fight Quinn is winning. He does not have Satanic, does not have extra displacement.
Brock goes out, but Shiro,
he's all alone, and then he got nullified.
He jumps in and helps him out. The telekinesis only going to take him so far. Nothing to say. We'll finish him off. Now with the BKB, the ankle slam. Double echo with the Fisher, but dyrachyo had that cap, and he was able to get off his BKB as a result. A great neutral item pickup. Might have just saved his life, but Shiro is mowing down Quinn and the rest of Gaimin Gladiators. And
the rune of the gods and the rune of destiny here will instantly form him to force the glyph out. dyrachyo is not going to come back and fight this unless his team is up. They're just going to go
tier 4.
This double damage might have just won him the game here.
I mean, we'll see. It's definitely, Gaimin Gladiators will definitely be able to fight this. They don't even have to use the buyback on the sniper, but
how do you go back for the throne with no glyph?
Seems like that little pause of glyph was enough for them to reconsider, which they do see him. Really? He doesn't have TP yet. Does have Silver Edge, and that's going to be a problem. The sniper's going to go. Silver Edges too. Missed the Fisher. Only spotted him for a moment.
That was not as comfortable a get out as I thought it would be.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they don't have a BKB piercing disable, right? He's spotted, slight chains. He's still going to go for it. See if he can overwhelm the building before the heroes can get back from LGD. Quinn helping him out, not quite enough. Now, Shiro doesn't give a damn about the buildings. He wants a far more important prize. That is Roshan, the first one of the game potentially for PSG LGD if they can get it.
You will take Aegis over this Lincoln slot and give Refresher Shard to New. That's a double hex for the Visage. Very strong in the fights versus the Morphling, versus the Beastmaster initiations. LGD getting that objective at last. Roar on the Pugna, but where's the damage follow-up?
Nullifier, but nothing to say. It's right in the mix. The Gleipnir on it too. Quinn's forced to be able to use the Hurricane Pike to be able to get away from this Ember Spirit. It will finish off tOfu, but the Stone Gaze, it locked down Quinn. Quinn didn't see that one coming. Shiro does almost kill him, but the Silver Edge allows Quinn to be able to get away. Constant vision problem's going to be abound, but they do manage to find the Beastmaster before he could TP away. Meanwhile, Rax in trouble. dyrachyo with these heroes dead.
Mission, though.
Careful. Nullifier on him, trying to crawl away. Shiro's gonna keep him slowed. These constant snake stuns are a problem too. Fisher stunned, he's dead. Oh no. Now they're into a real desperate buyback scenario.
And do you have enough to repel LGD? It's gonna force all your buybacks here, and it might take more. Sniper high ground defense, nothing to scoff at. But Quinn has not been able to maintain the gaps in these fights. They're just getting on top of him and slaying him.
And the gap is a whole lot harder. You're right next to your fountain, unless Nothing to Say can stop you right here with a nullifier.
Put him in the tombstone.
Got him in the tombstone just in time.
But the base, the throne.
The base is in trouble. The Divide Ranger is doing too much. They can't stop him, and Shiro will end it.
There was no high ground defense once Shiro's on the high ground. Does not care about the heroes. CS and buildings is all I need to end this game, and it only takes
and also Enchantress. Like this Ice Blast will be very valuable.
Yeah.
It's also damage for Chrono that Sheep mentioned that they were lacking, and it's going to be strong on lane for reasons that Shiva mentioned. So LGD once again.
Show 8 went too far this time.
Oh, you think he went too far?
Yep.
Well, I'll say it. I don't think he went far enough.
Oh, so you also think LGD is going to lose?
No, I think they're going to win.
Oh, okay.
But I still think he could have gone farther.
Could have pushed it to the limit.
I really like their draft. I think they have all the answers to what Gaimin have proposed here. It's just a matter of getting through the first 15 minutes. If that happens, I think they're in very good territory to close out this series 2-0. Dyrachyo. They want to stack for him, get him a mega fast Bloodstone, and then just play with sustain mechanics through him.
Is that going to be the kill?
None of that.
Yeah, that's going to be your first blood right there. tOfu sneaking in behind the tower with an Ion Shell and the Battery Assault.
And then it's just going to be a free-for-all.
Did get an Arcane Rune for Quinn, something to keep an eye on. So once again, the Battery Assault plus Ion Shell combo is going to go to work. Shiro is going to jump inside, though. Vacuum pulls him back in. Y is going to die, and Shiro takes a lot of damage for all this. Heat Time walked into the cogs to try and tank a lot of it. And you actually die. So dyrachyo finally gets his revenge in what was been an awkward laning phase where he's constantly being assaulted. Gaimin Gladiators do go for taking the opposing Wisdom Rune. They get it on Seleri and should be able to get their own as well.
Exactly what they want here. Deny the XP from the LGD supports, keep them low forever. They're just going to be food on the map for the Clock and the Enchantress to run down, as well as Quinn. NTS grabs him, and he's going to get frozen.
Big kill.
Huge fight.
Keep going, too. The Enchantress is going to be up next, and even dyrachyo is going to be chased away.
Quinn was looking to connect top. They just cut him off at the pass. These are not core kills you want to give up if you're gaming right now, because that is the XP that LGD is going to need to stay in this game.
Ooh, almost had him. If he had level 6, I think there was a culling blade there, but...
Absolutely. Rune bottom as tOfu finds his own food.
Now,
But he
there
gets frozen
was
again.
a neutral creep pull. Battery Assault
Ran out.
already ran out, so it doesn't stop the channeling there, and... Well, Nothing to Say says, might as well.
Objective's down.
He's trapped. A whole army went through the portal. Vacuum to stop them from portaling? Okay, they get it now. And Quinn.
This is clowny.
And, well, at least New can make them work for it a little bit.
That's where you just say space, guys.
Well, honestly, a decent amount.
And they're pressuring 2 tier 1s right now. Catapults are up. Yeah, not the worst situation considering he's been shut down anyway.
Slows him too much. Hookshot actually did come in. The split earth afterwards. No. An eye blast. Oh, and
that
hit him
ult.
with Nothing to Say. A perfect turnaround. Leshrac
Nice.
dies, and now with Quinn gone, here goes all their power on Gaimin Gladiators. Fortunately, the Enchantress is level 6, so those two right clickers at that point didn't really have any spells left. tOfu playing around the onslaught that could come in. Oh, yeah.
Very strong in terms of chain stunning cold feet. Double procking it.
tOfu just keeps finding him.
That's what he has to do.
Now, he's going to die for this, but still, 1-for-1 trade-off with 4 other heroes from PSG LGD showing.
Go up and put that to use. This game, it's a bit different with that A blast. Got to be careful about how you force the engagements.
Yeah, just let tOfu force all the engagements for you. He will get the Pugna kill, gets grabbed, Battery Assault stops that though. And now Ace is going to be caught inside the Chronosphere. Now Ice Blast is going to be used for him as well, but it does leave the Leshrac open. He's got a Bloodstone active. They can't kill him easily without that Ice Blast, and he is reigning supreme in this fight. He's going to bring down you and chase away Nothing to Say. And Shiro turns around, pokes at him before time walks away. Be happy.
I just don't know if you can really prevent this, right? Like, it's just a function of the lineup. So who's going to try and force
Push
it?
back into the split earth. Beautiful stuff. tOfu, even the vacuum back on a planet. Big time. 2 times kills, and it's going to turn into a tier 2. And a 3rd kill is why you smile is going to be run down. Never mind. Quinn's like, he doesn't want to risk his life for a simple 5.
Doesn't want random neutral camps, so his
yeah.
Curries are going to adaptive strike them to stack them, but he missed the stack anyway. Look at the connect.
Got the more strength, so I think he's okay here. In fact, he's going to turn back into them, which is a bit bold.
Oh, he morphed. The Pugna Ward.
Yeah, he did not need to morph like that.
No, he just straight up killed himself, I think.
Yeah, he did.
He took so much damage off the nether ward there. Reduced him low enough, so LGD happy with that one. Say thank you very much, we'll come again. And do not lose anybody on the other side of the map.
Ooh, the enchant doesn't quite go off. We're gonna drop a ward for a fight, maybe, is new. Waiting in the wings, waiting for an opportunity.
He has his blade mail now, so double blade mail up for LGD. Gotta be careful here if you're Quinn. Getting those bloodstones off before the stuns latch, and that'll be the call to just commit for the Roshan. 21 minutes of the game. Theoretically, this is a very strong contest for LGD. They're gonna throw the AAL down, but I don't think they can get the rest of their heroes here in time. Even just with this AAL landing.
Definitely not.
So it's good to
trade for farm. Almost at the right time to snag the Roshan last hit. Maybe they'll try and have a go with dyrachyo, but
not without that AAL.
It's farming time.
Feel more relaxed already.
And oh, and they caught him. They relaxed too much.
You're ruining my ASMR. This game just feels like LGD running away from rocket flares. NTS will get his BKB popped and he'll rip the Lotuses away before he TPs. Insult to injury, says not for you.
Min-maxing your BKB usage right there.
I mean, that's a 400 heal, 400 mana. That's not insignificant here on the support.
Not at all. You might as well be using it that way.
Shiro is sick of rocket flares. Says, go away.
No more of that. Oh, a little bit more from Ace, though. Vacuum onto 2. Nice 4-staff down to low ground. Nothing to say. Trying to interrupt another 4-staff, but the shots are already there from Seleri, who is getting bit by bit bigger and bigger. Now, he's not building into, like, big carry Enchantress, but I still feel like he's going to be a problem when we're talking about all this focus on the Leshrac and Morphling. I think Celeri's going to have a free game to put damage out.
I wouldn't mind him going more carry items here. I rarely see him do it, but...
Oh, he got him on the bash! Now that's a play right there from dyrachyo. This is the time you want to turn into the enemy. The Aghanim Scepter with the Time Walk is destroying him.
On the other side. Whew. Yeah, I did not expect that. I don't think Shiro expected that one. Slowing you down. I will accept his fate. LGD continue to get routed on the map. Trying to work towards their BKB on Axe and Ags on Primal Beast. Kind of getting frustrated, not finding the pickoffs they want, not closing out the map. LGD just proving too problematic. Again, they find an initiation, maybe not who they want.
Oh, nice vacuum to be able to stop it. Forced up the high ground. They have to give up on this. In fact, a Centaur stomp slowing him down. So tOfu, waiting. Is he going to jump? New is low. Nothing to say is low, but no, they say, you know what? Catch and release. Let him go.
That's just not the target you want to find.
Yeah.
Very hard to kill Seleri right now. Area, there's not much else to go on. Are they going to go round 2? Okay. I guess they have enough this time.
Yeah,
and they'll find Ace.
Gaimin Gladiators had zero respect for LGD there.
I'm telling you, man, something about LGD is just another smoke from Gaimin. I mean, these smokes have to connect at some point. Especially with your Leshrac timings. Blink Hex so strong. And they chain it.
Trying to get the force staff to push him away, but decides to Vice blink forward. Like you talked about, that initiation is pretty potent. Oh, New! He got a call with his blade mail, almost brought down Quinn, but it wasn't good enough, and now he's going to be the one to die. Vacuum, finally, something finishes him. Planet, no Decrepify yet. He's going to die. Chronosphere onto 2, but without the Ice Blast and no other kind of damage, Shiro, all he could do was take one down. Quinn did end up dying, by the way. But so did Shiro.
Yeah, he ticked out to the Battle Hunger on the ult proc.
Oh, is that what happened?
So New got him low enough. Trading his life for the Leshrac will slow down this push a little, but Gaimin finally connect on a smoke and get to use all their net worth. Ain't the jump and have a buyback. That is what will happen here.
Quickly run over tOfu. They had pretty good burst damage. Quinn Scythe forced out to get him out of the split earth, but a vacuum back into the wall. Great jump here from Ace. Not the immediate follow-up, but now here comes dyrachyo. Glimmer Capes is getting Y out of here. And
we got two
with the Ice Blast as well.
You got them both.
And the Primal Beast onto 2 of them. That's going to knock out Quinn and dyrachyo right away in the fight. A beautiful jump by Nude that calls the fight immediately.
Now if your AA dies, who cares? Because Shiro's here to clean it up.
Pop back on Quinn to be able to take this fight.
The chain stun, can they get him?
Oh, so close! Team walks in now. He's going to be able to get the Chronosphere. If Quinn dies again, that's a dieback.
Does he have the damage? There's no mana on you.
After one, this charge is going to run him over. He's dead as well. What a turn from LGD.
Oh, you did him dirty. You did him real dirty here. And now tOfu running for his life, but that is going to be a dieback. You cannot run from the time dilation as it freezes Gaimin in their tracks. Just absolutely disgusting jumps from the LGD cores here, man. They're down 20k. They make it look easy. What a call from you. What a Glimmer Cape from Y. What you would do to have detections, you can finish off AA so that blast doesn't come through. Absolutely punishing the clump from Gaimin here. And that is a dieback for Lesh, a dieback for tOfu on the clockwork. LGD get everything they wanted and more because they're straight into Roshan after this fight.
That's going to be like a 20,000 net worth swing. After you take the time of like getting this Roshan and what they get off of that Aegis as well.
LGD continue to find openings. Seleri will walk it off. Still strong enough to survive at least one jump here.
What happened to Y's Ice Blast?
I think he threw it somewhere else.
Had to have. Gonna run into the clockwork here. Breaks on him. tOfu jetpacking away. He's out. Rest of his team, well, not the Enchantress, so Seleri will be picked off. Another stack there. 1,000 gold for that. More than 1,000.
Gaimin will smoke straight down mid with all 5.
Yeah, they got a haste rune on Quinn, so they want to make use of this extra mobility in the team fight.
And that Hex on Ace. So double blink Hex here for Gaimin if they see the start and they see the Primal, but
that guy is super tanky, and they're going to group up.
What a
Chronosphere, 2 are going to be caught inside of that. The Ice Blast is raining in. It's just going to hit Seleri because Quinn's already dead. Now NothingToSay, who is the original initiator, is now going to keep going. dyrachyo cuts through. New pops his cheese, almost dying there, but now he's chasing after dyrachyo. A lot of damage coming in from the impetuses, though. Pops a blade mail. Oh, the Glimmer Cape. That'll help him stay alive. Jumping through, dyrachyo is still
time dilation.
Doing a lot of time, Dan. Yeah, that time dilation is slowing down Shiro, and it's slowing Say down to Ashes. They go calling blade. They finish him up barely, but the vacuum back in. Oh man, look at that. The Enchantress might just be able to finish up by herself. One more push. No, the impetus. It didn't do enough damage. Shiro will slink away into the darkness.
That AO going on to the darks here opened up the fight for dyrachyo, and he just did an insane amount of work. He got, I think, 3 time dilations off on 3+ heroes. Refresher done for NothingToSay. So he has double of everything for the next engagement here.
Circling around each other, the scan catches
on the high ground.
LGD, but they may not expect Shiro, who jumps straight up to that high ground, backs away. Scythe is going to be used to stop New. Onslaught, Quinn is cornered.
Isolated.
They're going to keep going for him. 3 cores all surrounding him, and nobody from Gaimin Gladiators wanted to be able to take that.
He's going to use it instantly.
Shiro trying to jump away. Planet gets a force staff away from this jetpacked clockwork, who's being a nuisance right now. Ace does manage to get it back into the wall. It's in an awkward spot. They're all in this really clumped up scenario, and Gaimin Gladiators playing the open field. On the side with the Scythe, the Split Earth as well. But again, this
double hex on Shiro.
A double Scythe, but it's still not enough, man. He's only down to half health, and now the Ice Blast comes in with the Chronosphere. Once again, Quinn is caught in a hell of his own making as he bought back and TP'd into this fight. Where is dyrachyo? What is he doing?
He's killing the AA, but the AA has already done his job. Hex will go out on you on that blink. dyrachyo needs to clean up here. You have no Lesh. You cannot lose Roshan.
Walk, he jumps in, bashing him up. Can he fight through this one? They're all so low, but the chain stuns are all over the place. Can he do the last bit of damage? No, the level 25, nothing to say, holds him for the full duration of that ultimate. Oh, the Invis barely got New out of that one. And on the other side, blinks out of the hook shot too. He is dancing around all of Gaimin Gladiators. They cannot touch this man. A nullifier desperately thrown out, but you're not getting him, tOfu. Give up on it.
You know he's going back in here.
Oh,
he
yeah,
wants the final blink stun, and he's gonna get it. New just puts his dancing shoes on, and LGD run that fight into a corner, jam everybody up in there, fighting a wall that was just on top of all of them, but somehow get out of it because the double hex that landed on Shiro that was intended to burst him got split away from dyrachyo. The two big gaming cores between the Lesh and the Morphling did not ever sync their damage up once in that fight, and it cost them big time. As Shiro lives, gets the turnaround, Y gets his ult off. By the time dyrachyo kills the Morphling, good target prioritization, but not when you're chasing other targets. His assault here, getting 25 in the middle of that fight. Extra ult duration. He has two of them as well.
He found an opening here with this Invis rune, and thanks to that level 25, that ultimate lasted forever.
Dunked him in the dirt.
Backs against the ropes, constantly fighting for their lives. Managed to stall out the game late enough that they're now in a great position. The Gaimin Gladiators still have something to say here. They are a two-time major winner. They're going to try and slow down this push from PSG LGD long enough that Quinn can come back and play.
This damage does not feel good enough, and the wall... I mean, the wall is nice for the slow, but the illusions aren't good, and the Chrono's out.
Jump in, immediate Chronosphere. They got enough, they got the chain stun. Yep, they really trained that nicely.
Does have buy.
He does. Maybe without the Chronosphere and the Ice Blast, maybe they could take this. The Surge and Glimmer Capes. Gaimin Gladiators again. Able to get Seleri out of there. They can't get their cores alive, but Seleri gets out. Call goes out. Seleri gonna be the target once again. They trample through him. Oh, the vacuum might stop it. Meanwhile, tOfu, he went into it and finished off the Ancient Apparition. Threw out the Time Blast at the same time. dyrachyo jumped into that when he got called. The blades are just too much. Slammed now. Quinn, he's the one truly getting pulverized again and again and again. Head pushed straight into the dirt. It's WWE out here and nothing to say. He is the Undertaker, bringing down Gaimin Gladiators. 3 dead, no buyback, clean them all up. PSG LGD have somehow managed to find a way to be able to turn around what has been a terrible record for them against Gaimin Gladiators. They got not just a win in this series, but they will win this series outright in a 2-0, it's looking like. Unless some sort of miracle is put together by Seleri and Ace.
Just a brutalistic ending to this game, too. The way these fights are going down, just jamming them into the ground. The axe, the double dunk. What an insult. A true insult to injuries. Seleri doing his best to try and carry these late game fights with damage, but just getting broken. Shiro is just way too big. Like you said, LGD finding some answers here as they try and close this game out.
Are they not going to be able to do this?
Maybe they just want more blood before they're finished.
I don't think they're doing this.
Back. 30 seconds for the Lesh. I mean, Axe died. Picked up a butterfly on top of Trickster Cloak. The evasion, the backtrack. You have a faceless void illusion.
Got the call. They'd be able to counter the initiation out on Shiro, and now they've got the bots too. The Primal Beast tried to lock him down, but immediately the time walk in from the Wordfling stopped that one. Meanwhile, tOfu jumped to the back lines, goes for Planet, but they protect their support constantly. dyrachyo in and out. Meanwhile, the slams on the illusion's gonna stall up Ace, and they do manage to run him over, and Planet is still alive. dyrachyo, okay, spoke too soon. Flares and the illusion help finish him off.
No AL for 10 seconds here. Can Gaimin make something of it? NTS really did not like that wall illusion. It taught it who's boss. The rocket flare is still coming in, looking for the opening. Celery's going to lead the charge. tOfu trying to set up for the Hex Chain.
But they got the Chronosphere, and they got the Ice
too
Blast.
damn
It's
good.
coming in. They're going to be able to clip on two, the Enchantress and the Darkseer, but can they finish off the scythe? Shiro, he finally managed to get one, but the Darkseer slipped away over to the side. dyrachyo's going to be psyched up. Meanwhile, the control is on Quinn, but the vacuum stops him, pulls him back in. Now they have nothing to say. He's going to be taken out soon, but so does Quinn. Both mid laners, no, nothing to say. Stay is alive. Meanwhile, Gaimin Gladiators are going to be able to back away. But Quinn, he's coming back into the move. He wanted to be able to get nothing to say, but he's still staying out. Another scythe, another initiation. Oh, a cog on the two. dyrachyo jumped right with the waveform. Almost finished him off while Shiro's being kited around by Quinn. All the train onto dyrachyo. Needs to be able to bounce away from nothing to say, but he's been caught by the time walk. The batch has come in. Another back. Into the arm. Coming in hot. dyrachyo gets nailed by it, but he dies through his waveform, and that's it. Gaimin Gladiators will now lose 4, and now surely the game is well and truly over.
I don't know if they're going to go for Roshan, but the building damage should be there this time around. Absolutely sick team fights from both these teams in the late game. That back on the stun, I thought maybe they got that to turn around there. But LGD, they're here. They're big, they're bad, and they're 2-0ing gaming as they continue to rampage through this group stage, finding more and more momentum. 20K gold lead, not enough to defeat us today. Damn, is this team fun to watch in the late game, and are they getting there pretty damn consistently? The team fighting just